G'day and welcome to Queensland Farmer. Well, today we're going to have a look at what a leaky weir is, and we're also going to construct a leaky weir in this area here. As you can see, water does travel down through here when we have enough rain to make it run, and over time it certainly has run down here and it has eroded some of the areas out. The bad bit about that though is that not only is it erosion, but the water escapes off our block and heads down to the next block. When in actual reality what we could do here is have a leaky weir, which would mean that when the water is coming down through this hill, it'll come up against a barrier, and that barrier today is going to be made of predominantly sticks that I'm going to pick up from around this area. And it will be like, for those in the US, it'll be like a beaver dam, probably not quite as efficient. It isn't actually designed to completely stop water, it's about slowing that water down. And when it slows it down, any of the sediments that are in the water, as it's sort of being washed down through this area, are going to hopefully get caught, and that'll drop, and that'll actually help make the dam even better. But it also means that whatever water does leave your block, it's a bit cleaner than when it first got to the leaky weir. The idea, of course, is that once the water is sitting here in an area, it's going to have a chance to leak into the surrounding area, which is obviously is great for the area around it. It means that it stays wet rather than seeing all this water come down and then exit the block. So, join me today. I hope you learned something, and always happy to hear your feedback. If it's not something that you would have done or how you would have done it, I'm happy to hear other examples of how you would do it. Just looking up through this area where the water does run. This is a bit further upstream than where I originally recorded. You can see here that there's sort of a natural sequence occurring here where a tree has fallen across where the water runs, where grass and bark and that sort of thing have been caught on it, and that's actually starting to build a little weir there. So that's how nature does it. Over time I'm sure it'll be much more established. We're just going to give it a help along and hopefully learn along the way.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight.
Well, that's just about it. I'm just going to put a bit of bark here that I've collected up underneath, and that hopefully is going to be the start of what is going to collect every time that the water runs down through this channel. And over time we'll come back and check this and see if it's worked. But I've certainly got plenty more of these to do, so the next one I do is going to be slightly different. So look out for that one.
Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
I brought down some palm fronds from trees around the house, and also some green grass of what I mowed this morning. Hopefully this will pack in and also form part of that leaky weir.
sky on your mind. Flying, get on board. We're sailing on top of the world. Flying, get on board. We're sailing on top of the world.
That concludes the Leaky Lear today. That concludes the Leaky Lear today. Leaky Lear. Oh dear. Well, that concludes this Leaky weir. You'll note that there's some large and small timber in here. We've got palm fronds, bark, and obviously plenty of grass. What I hope will happen here is that this grass will fall down through the top of the timber and help bind that area together. It's not designed to hold the water back, it's just simply designed to slow it down and allow it to slowly go through the wall that hopefully it's been created. There's also some grass seed in there from the lawn, so with a bit of luck that'll also germinate and we'll get some grass growing here, and this will just be one area that we won't need to worry about erosion, and we'll also allow that water to leak, if you like, leak into the surrounding areas and help keep it wet rather than see it run off and down to the next property. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a lot of fun making it, and if you've got any feedback, I'd love to see that in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.